Ashok Dabala remembered cowering in fear as his father beat his mother up for her Christian faith. There was never any peace at home.
I used to feel bad. Why is my father doing these things? Why is there no peace in the house? Why aren't my parents together? It would be good if it was like that. I had those thoughts.
When Ashok was just 6, his father died suddenly, casting the family into abject poverty. His mother tried to share her faith in Jesus with Ashok, but he showed little interest.
My mother told me many times to come to church. She asked me many times, but what I used to do was, the money she used to give to me saying, "Come to church and put in the offering." What I used to do is, I would call my friends and go for the first show in the cinema.
Things got worse. Ashok failed his intermediate. His mother prodded him to take up a job, but Ashok, as usual, remained obstinate.
No matter how much my mother sweetly told me to do work, I did not. I used to get angry every time. I never used to listen. I used to force her to give me money.
Finally, tired of Ashok's laziness, his family told him to either get a job or leave home.
At that time, I got a chance. Didn't they ask me to leave? Can't I go somewhere in Hyderabad? Can't I do some work there? I thought like that and I left my home.
And so, with no plan and knowing no one in the city at all, Ashok moved to Hyderabad. But things did not go the way he expected.
When I came to Hyderabad, I slept on the road, at bus stops, at railway stations. Anywhere I got a small place to sleep. Like that, I was on the roads 3 months.
Constantly hungry and homeless, Ashok started thinking about the life and people he had left behind in his stubbornness.
At that time, I used to think about my family. Even though I was such a bad guy, they spoke so well to me. There was strength and support in the family, no? But in Hyderabad, I had no family, nothing.
Finally, Ashok found some work at a construction site. His co-workers, concerned about his well-being, decided to lend him a helping hand.
What they did was, they found out about my village, my situation, and after some time, they found my relatives, my close family members. They introduced me to them.
Ashok's relatives in Hyderabad immediately took him to their home. And for the first time in months,
when they took me there, they took good care of me. They showed me love. They showed me the love of God. At that point, I felt really happy.
His relatives were Christians and Ashok started going to church with them. Soon, he began to feel Jesus speaking to him.
God, despite the sins I had committed to my mother, my family, I was not obedient. I deceived them. Even though I had such bad thoughts, in those situations, what God did was, He forgave me every time.
And then, at one particular service, Ashok invited this Jesus into his heart.
When I accepted Jesus as my personal savior, from then on, my life, my mistakes, my weaknesses, my sins, He started correcting it. From when I started reading the Bible, I started connecting every word to my life.
In time, Ashok also reached out to his family.
In those situations, because of the Bible, my family, I called my mother and brothers again. I'm wrong. I did a mistake. Please forgive me. I was disobedient, but now I'm serving God. I'm saved in Jesus Christ. Saying this, my mother felt so happy.
Years have passed, and today, Ashok runs a home for destitute people he finds on the streets of Hyderabad. A vision Jesus burdened his heart with.
How God saved a sinner like me. He's using me for His work. Like that itself, I bring so many people, beggars, people on the street. I bring all kinds of people and prepare them into great people. I want to make them into great servants and prophets. That's my desire. That's how I'm ministering.